Hi girls, this is an additional topic in multiple style sheets. The topic is ID attribute. What is the use of ID attribute is in multiple sheets we define any number of styles for the same formatting tag. If you want to change any one of the particular attribute in the multiple styles is done with the help of ID attribute. So the use of the ID attribute is we can override this style and change any one or more values of the style using the ID attribute. For using this ID attribute, we must already have defined an ID style. Here we see an example. In this example, I declare a style. I declare a style in normal. The name of the style is normal, and I use the attributes. Here first one is font, and the font face in Arial, the color of the font in blue, and the margin of the text in 4 emphasize. Then here I used in 3 head-on tag. In this head-on tag I use the style normal and I want to display the text welcome. Again I use the h1 tag, I use the same style normal and I want to display the text all are welcome. Then the third time I use the same h1 tag and I use the style normal. I decided to display the content hello. Here I display 3 different texts but I use the same h1 tag. This is called multiple style, but here what is the use of the ID attribute is if you need to change any one particular attribute was done with the use of ID attribute. Here if we run this example, all 3 texts are displayed in Arial font, color blue and margin in 4 emphasize. What is the use of ID attribute is if you want to change any one of the text to another color. For example, in example we want to change the color of some headings to red, someone to green. This was done with the use of ID attribute. Here I use 2 IDs. ID is created with the use of hash symbol. Here the hash symbol and the ID name is grass, and I redefine the style as font as Arial and color as green. Here another ID attribute is fire. The font face is Arial and the color of the font is red. So here how this is used in the example is here I use the h1 tag. The style name is normal and I used to display the output is section. Here second example, I use the h1 tag and use the same style normal, but I use the ID here. Which ID I used is grass. In grass what I tell in the grass ID is font is in Arial and the color of the font in green, but I use the style here is normal and also I use the ID attribute also. So in the output screen the section is displayed in the font Arial, margin left as 4 emphasize and the color of the text in green, not in blue, because I use the ID grass. Like that here I use the heading tag and I use the style normal and the ID fire I used here. And the text I want to display in the browser is section. Here after running this code, the output of this particular header file will be in Arial font, margin in 4 emphasize and the color of the text will be in red, not in blue, because we use the style normal. In the normal style I declare the color blue, but I use the ID here. In the ID I use the color I use the ID grass and I want to display the color in green. So this section will display in blue color, this section will display in green color, this section text will display in red color. Okay girls, thank you.